one of those offensive performances I'll never forget. What a game. Go.
I feel no biggie. Honestly, I feel no biggie. Pack up heavy or pretty. You can bad 100 and busy. 100 out running your city. Attitude better than CD. He only who's not gonna I like a lack of Mickey. Honestly, it ain't no capping me. You know ain't no capping me. I like put a stack in it. I'm bad at the bad. It ain't no acting. I feel no biggie. Honestly, I feel no biggie. Pack up heavy or pretty. Leaving my heart like I feel no biggie. And riding my tongue. I can't be no goofy, no biggie. I'm not my enemy. Like honestly, we feeling me. When I keep with me, I think I'm discriminate. You giving me, I just be having my way. I'm killing for the rest of the state. I don't wanna be, no, I don't feel right on my petty. Look, I think when they don't let me go right now, even in business. We not a business. Really bad, look at no innocent. All people think I'm big. I feel no biggie. Honestly, I feel no pretty.
But I gotta do my goddamn. I need to, Dish. Fucking Bucks just pissed me off, man, with that bullshit. I'd be damn if they goddamn get on my TV another Sunday. Todd Bowles need to. He don't. That nigga need. He don't need to get on the fucking plane home. That nigga need to get fired immediately on the field. Don't even wait till he get back to the fucking locker room. Who the fuck fakes a punt up 14 points? What a fucking dickhead, man. I'm done watching them niggas.
Just a spectacular afternoon for football here in the Tar Heel state of North Carolina as EA Sports welcomes you inside Bank of America Stadium in uptown Charlotte. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Carolina Panthers. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25.
Let's go, man. Feel me? Fuck that shit.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Well, this defense for the Panthers, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers his team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
2nd down, another shot for Jones. And he'll get a couple up to the 29. 2 yards on the 1st down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the 2nd down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Now Carr. And out across midfield down to the 45. 27 yards there on a very nice third down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust. And that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
You got a boot?
Jones running on first down, but finding it pretty tough going as he'll get forward for only about 3 there before he's taken down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Pull it downstairs.
They'll go again to Jones. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Jet sweep. The car backs it forward. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
And that's something you have to get ready for defensively because in today's NFL, teams will use their wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They'll move it back in the backfield and make it running backs. Partner, this was much more of a tap pass, but effective nonetheless.
And I think both guys love it. If you're a quarterback, it's an easy completion. If you're a wide receiver, you get the easy reception and also a chance to try to make a play with your feet. And here's Jones again on 2nd down.
Let's go, man.
To the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. So that CD, that was impressive. He got out of 3, maybe 4 tackles there on his way to the end zone.
And a lot of times when you break a tackle or slip a tackle, it actually slows you down. That's what we were taught. If you don't make the play, make him stop his feet so someone else can get there and tackle him. But not here. He just kept right on going.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Mayfield and the Panthers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. This is complete to Jerry Jeudy. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Here's Mayfield. Right back to Jones.
Oh, they got to give it up.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. And Charles, of interest here, that last throw is going to put him over 20,000 yards passing for his career. That's not a bad number.
You're exactly right about that, and even though it's nowhere near the top of the leaderboard, because when you think about it, Brady and Breeze, they've done that 4 times over. But when you hit 20,000, let's face it, only a little over 100 guys have ever done that in the NFL. It's worthy of some applause.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Mayfield with it once more. That's going to be caught by Jeudy. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And the top priority for the defense has got to be.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Raheem Mostert, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Come on, man.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. I think you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them the short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Up the middle, Jones. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Seven, our score after one. Now on 2nd and 13. Carr. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way. And really, we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. 45 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
It's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every
I thought y'all won already.
Bro, nigga is running the football. It's not good. All y'all do is run the clock out to go to overtime. Go to overtime. Let's do something right. He's run the ball to run the clock out. He's wait for a run. He lateral back to Myers. Myers runs back. He runs back and throws it to the linebacker, bro. Wow. And he runs Matt Jones over for a touchdown, bro.
I thought y'all fucking man.
This one caught by Cameron Braid. And he's going to have the first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations. With a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. Now Jones, and he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Aaron Jones, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Extra point put through by Suckham, and that makes the score 14-7. The Bucs ready for the kickoff, and here we go. It's in the air. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And, Charles, what a battle this is within the division because these guys, they've got the lead, but not by much. On the other side of the field, they're knocking on the door and trying to equal them in the wins category.
And I love that second part that you talked about, equaling them in the wins category, because if somehow you get down to the end of the year and they're tied in record, head-to-head's always the first tiebreaker. So the winner of this game, they'll have a big advantage.
From the 25 on second down, Mayfield. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it, and the Buccaneers are going to take possession of the football.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right.
And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Aaron Jones on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Buccaneers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Suckum. And it's now 21-7. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Airing one out for Boyd. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Mike Edwards picks it off. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defense in front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Samir.
Second down and 8. Again, it's Jones.
You see an iPhone court here? Just the court? The iPhone court? On the surface? See if you see one on, like, by the surface. Just the iPhone court.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Now Carr. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And, partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. rounded it a little bit more than a slant. He's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
In on the tackle there, Brandon Smith.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now a handoff. Running left is Jones. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
It looks like, yes, it is 6 defensive backs on the field for Carolina.
They're going with a dime set. They'll try the right side with Jones. Gets around him. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 135 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle, get the lower center of gravity, and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Here's a give to Jones running left. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Here's Jones.
Oh!
In the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, you'll have to cut this at a tight angle. Second's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be...
And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd. Carlton Davis picks it. And the Bucs are going to take possession of the football. That one is going to sting. First play of the 3rd quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist and what they wanted to accomplish to start this 3rd quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. But it looks like a Buccaneer was able to corral it. Yes, the Bucs have it. Tampa Bay keeps the possession. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumble recovered. They still have an opportunity deep in the red zone.
And the Buccaneers are going to have what looks to be a 1st and goal as they take this down to the 10-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move. First down.
Passing one's good. Passing one.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones.
Yeah.
Running room to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get to be bolder. Keep coming
Going to the gym in the morning anyway.
He's going
I'm going to the gym in the morning anyway.
taken down.
Sorry, I'm not going to.
They're going to need to come up with something better here on third and goal. They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. Jet sweep. Carr bats it forward. He takes it down to 2 before going out of bounds. Suck up on now for the Buccaneer field goal. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. Suckup's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. But whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin this second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession of the football. Well, still down several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles. We're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that.
I don't know if you had Doug's at the house or not.
Is a team that just threw that interception. They've got to be careful about developing complacency.
On the counter, here's Jones. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard that time. Second and goal.
Now, they're on first and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now, second and goal. An inside give to Jones. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Oh, that's good. She got some new pajamas right there, huh? I just seen some new pajamas.
Ball resting on the 9.
I don't think it's Christmas, but I just seen some new pajamas. Look at my, I just seen, I swear to God, I just seen some.
From the end zone now on 4th and goal.
Yeah, that must
They
be
made
it.
the play there, and I'll guarantee you their coaches and other players are screaming at them about their pride. Come on,
No, I'm saying she was wearing it tonight.
3 times. You can't give up a 4th one. And I'm now playing.
Should put it on right now. I ain't even got to do that.
To try to get that for
And why wouldn't he? He's not just getting the 4th. He's the hot hand, so to speak.
We're going to do it here.
Feet in this situation. And he knows how to find the end
That
zone.
shit's up
That
there.
time he just didn't get there.
So that one is his 3rd of the game. That's been running. That's only halfway to his career high, as he once had 6 field goals.
6? Let's hope we don't get that again, please. Can we see a few touchdowns here and there?
That'd be nice. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
We gotta work Friday. I thought we was off Friday. Yeah, I gotta work Monday. We did after
Going in the pass game, and
I thought we was off.
in today's NFL, if the
Very
passing
good.
game isn't working, usually not
We
much
gotta
else
work
is working.
every day. We ain't not no days, really.
And I know that right now football, but that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of play, multiple plays that puts the ball in the air and allows them to have some success.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
She's not that filled up, though. My point.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
They play his thing, man. They play his thing.
First down, Mayfield. This will be caught. Judy. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
And now Mayfield on the bootleg. Rolling to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
2nd and 10 now, third quarter from Charlotte. Back to the running game. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on third down. Play action now. Here's Mayfield.
Good deep call, sir.
My goodness, another interception. Carlton Davis picks it. There he goes, right side. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for Buccaneer TD. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick 6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this is going to be returned from middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one's pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but self-inflicted wounds. They've had several turnovers. I think that's going to be something we're going to discuss heavily in the film section in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
The offense on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Mayfield looks to throw.
Wow, that.
Man open, here is Jones. Finding room in midfield. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A big play there on the catch and run. 38 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. And that'll be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Meanwhile, Mayfield's throw complete there to Moore. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 22-yard line. A good pickup there at 22. With this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants him to finish.
And now here's another interception. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Bucs are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. But with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard.
Don't tell me that. That's not nice. You know,
So just shut up.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he's got some space here.
that's not
Gets
fair.
it to the 30 when it's all said and
Put down on my drawers on the floor.
191 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out. Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
25 yards, the pickup there, and also a first down. Now they'll throw with Carr. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
They go play action. Mayfield. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Throwing, Mayfield.
Oh, that's a pick.
And it's Judy.
You gotta let me cook on that nigga, man.
They're able to get the third down conversion.
Ready?
Oh my God, that's a pick.
Throw right side is going to be caught by Judy. And they got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. To throw, Mayfield. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Levante David. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession of the football.
Come on. I'm not going to play with you. Come
So
here.
here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the pistol to give to Jones. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes.
Oh, this nigga Derek Carr.
Make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
Damn,
So
she got
third
rid of
down,
almost
they need to get to the
17
28 for a first. Carr going to throw. Dancing to his left. And the throw there going to be incomplete. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
You know, their opponent was playing, and partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try to hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
A first down throw from Mayfield. He's going to let it fly. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And that trims the lead a bit, but still standing at 26 points. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're looking at a third straight win here if they can hold on. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple and that's it.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They'll give to Jones. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
I'm going to tell you what she was doing earlier. The rest of her ass was good. I think she was chewing on a weed bud. No, why would I turn on this phone? I'm talking about fat ass bud. Give me that. I swear to God. Fat ass bullshit. I rushed upstairs, put some water in her mouth, washed her mouth off. Eat my food, son.
You can't have that.
You didn't even do her hair.
Yes, I did. You like this hairdo? Huh?